Welcome friends. Let us continue to study steam generation on my YouTube channel. Kindly like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. In today's lecture, we are going to study numerical on combined separating and throttling calorimeter. The following information are available from test of combined separating and throttling calorimeter. Calculate dryness fraction of steam. Pressure after throttling 1 bar. Steam pressure in the main pipe 9 bar. Mass of steam after throttling 1.8 kilogram. Mass of water collected in separator 0.2 kilogram. Temperature of steam after throttling 115 degrees Celsius. And specific heat of superheated steam is 2.1 kilojoule per kg Kelvin. Now let us see the data. That is combined calorimeter. Pressure of steam after throttling P2 1 bar. Pressure of steam before throttling P1 9 bar. Mass of steam after throttling, that is mass of dry steam, is equals to 1.8 kilogram. Mass of water, that is M water, is equals to 0.2 kilogram. Temperature of steam after throttling T2 is equals to 115 degrees Celsius. And Cp of steam is 2.1 kilojoule per kg Kelvin. Now, as I have to calculate the dryness fraction of combined calorimeter, my equation is x is equals to x1 multiplied by x2. So first of all, I have to find out what is x1 and then x2. And finally, I have to calculate the x. x1 is dryness fraction of steam measured by separating calorimeter. And x2 is dryness fraction of steam measured by throttling calorimeter. So let us calculate first x1 and then x2. x1 dryness fraction by separating calorimeter. Equation is x1 is equals to mass of dry steam divided by mass of dry steam plus mass of water. Have they given? Yes, here it is. So put the data. Mass of dry steam is 1.8 kilogram. Mass of water is 0.2. So it is 1.8 divided by 2. So answer is 0.9. So x1 is 0.9. So we have got the answer x1.9. Now we have to calculate the x2. Dryness fraction of steam by throttling calorimeter. Here we require to use the steam table for two pressure. Before pressure 9 bar and after pressure 1 bar. So that is the steam table data at 9 bar, that is before throttling, and this is the steam table data after throttling, that is 1 bar. For 9 bar, that is before throttling, we are required to use two data, that is HF and HFG, and after throttling 1 bar, we are required to use again two data, but it is TSAT and HG. So these four data we are required to use. So this steam table is here. Now let us take, as it is a throttling calorimeter, we know that enthalpy before throttling H1 is equals to enthalpy after throttling H2. There can be the three cases: initially wet, finally dry; initially wet, finally superheated; initially wet, finally wet. So first of all, we have to check which case is applicable for the numerical given. Check the type of steam after throttling. Now let us see what is the temperature of steam after throttling is given. It is given 115 degrees Celsius. Now let us compare with the saturation temperature obtained after using the pressure after throttling, that is 99.63. So we know that 115 is greater than the saturation temperature. It means temperature of steam measured after throttling is more than the saturation temperature, and due to that it is superheated. So my case number 2 is there, that wet steam is converted into superheated steam, and given temperature T2 is equals to T sup, that is equals to 115 degrees Celsius. So my case 2 is applicable here. So for case 2, at pressure P1, H wet is equals to at pressure P2, H sup. What is the equation of H wet? HF1 plus X2 into HFG1. And HF1 and HFG1 we should take from the pressure P1 from steam table. Now at pressure 2 H soup, equation is Hg2 plus Cp of steam into T2 minus Ts2. Hg2 and Ts2 can be taken from the steam table at pressure after throttling, that is 1 bar. It means these two data. So that is my equation. And here x2 is unknown to us. So we can calculate the x2. Substitute the values. So these are the values that we have substituted. HF1 is 742.6. X2 we want to calculate. HFG1 2029.5. Then Hg2 2675.5. 2.1 that is Cp of steam constant. T2 that is temperature after throttling 115 degrees Celsius. And Tsat2 that is saturation temperature after throttling, that is 99.63. So substituting this value we can calculate the x2. So x2 is equals to 0.9683. So now we have calculated the x1 and x2. And my final answer is x1 multiplied by x2. So x is equals to 0.9 multiplied by 0.9683. So it is 0.8715, that is 87.15%. So that is the dryness fraction of steam measured using combined calorimeter. Thank you.